Your operations are the heartbeat to your business. I created this podcast to help you balance your childlike innovation with parent-like efficiency. Welcome to Daily Ops Boost. Yo, what's up, fam? Welcome back to Daily Ops Boost. When I first started in the agency space, it's kind of funny. We were kind of spread out all over the place. And we had a bunch of different niches that we were doing. Like, we would work with like e-commerce brands. We were shooting drone videos for real estate agents. I remember at one point that we were shooting content for like a toy company. It wasn't even e-commerce. It was like a toy company, and they were like at Walmart and Target and things like that. And we were all over the place. And really, we had no positioning at all in the marketplace, right? And it was one of those things where we just kind of noticed, like, man, like, we're kind of running this rat race where it's like we're just collecting clients. That's it. Like, we're collecting clients that don't really attribute to our growth because we're not really specialized in something yet. And that's the thing that I wanted to chat about today is becoming a market leader in this space. And it's not necessarily so much operationally focused. I guess it is, just from a standpoint of as an operations manager, as a COO, you have to make sure that you guys have an outward appearance that is in alignment with what you actually do. And as we continue to build the business, we started to shift our market leader positioning. We call this MLP internally with a lot of our clients and the people that we work with, of you have to have a strong MLP or a strong market leader positioning. And here's the hard truth, and it's going to be hard for some of you guys to hear, is that a lot of you guys aren't positioned as market leaders. And so the big point that I want to drive across today is that you need to be able to, one, like niche down, which is such a guru thing to say, right? Like, pick your niche, right? Pick your niche. Well, it's true. You should niche down because you can always expand outside that niche later on. But also, it's like, how do you actually carry yourself? How does the outside world actually perceive you in the marketplace? And if it's not as a market leader, then you have some work to do in your positioning, because the market has to perceive you as a leader in order for you to charge the retainers, in order for you to charge the dollar amount that you want. Thank you so much for listening to Daily Ops Boost. We really appreciate your attention on this podcast. Go follow me over on Instagram. We post a ton of video content over there that is going to be valuable to your agency operations. So head over there, go follow me. It'll take 2 seconds. Appreciate you. And I think a really good example of this would be someone like Chase Diamond. And if you guys don't know who Chase Diamond is, he's one of the partners over at Structured Agency, and this guy's been working on his market leader positioning, whether he realizes it or not, for a very long time, probably 10 plus years. He's become the email guy, right? The guy that does retention marketing. That is what he's known for. And he's got one of the strongest market leader positions in this space, and he's known as one of the top people in this space as a market leader. And the reason that I create content, the reason why Chase creates content, is to become a market leader in something very specific. And when you become the best, when you become the market leader at something specific, you can charge a higher retainer, because people believe that your ability to deliver a result in something that you are the best at is higher. They have a higher belief in it, that you can do what you say you can do. And so you're able to put a higher dollar amount, put a higher price tag on the service that you're delivering for your ideal prospect. And so with all that being said, if you don't feel like you're a market leader, you need to start working towards it, especially if you're wanting to scale the business. You have to become a market leader in order to scale. And it's really hard. Don't be wrong. It takes a ton of consistency. You have to put out content. You have to be a face that is going to be forward facing and to be able to go a very long time. And trust me, like if you ask Chase, and I'm not super close with him. I've had some really good conversations. But if you were to ask him 7 years ago, when he was starting to put out content, how much traction he actually got in his first couple of years, very minimal. But recently I saw him make a post that he crossed over, I think, like 1 million impressions on LinkedIn. And he's just been so consistent, day after day, year after year on LinkedIn. And he's built that market leader position. It's not an overnight thing that just all of a sudden pops up. It takes time. And if you're in it for just a couple of months, you're not in it to be a market leader. You're in it to make money. And if you want to be a market leader, if you want to have the biggest impact possible on people, then you got to put in the time, you got to put in the effort, you got to be consistent, because that's what market leaders do. So go out there, become a market leader, put out some content, be consistent with it, be the best at what you do, and be the best in the marketplace. And over time, you will earn the right to be a market leader. I hope that's helpful. We'll see you guys in the next one. Thank you so much for listening to Daily Ops Boost. We really appreciate your attention on this podcast. Go follow me over on Instagram. We post a ton of video content over there that is going to be valuable to your agency operations. So head over there, go follow me. It'll take 2 seconds. Appreciate you.